Yes, 90.3 WHPC. What up, though? It's L.A.'s radio guy, Corey Cool, and I have a very, very, very special guest here with me, singer, songwriter, heck of a musician in general. SWEATA, what's going up? What's going on?
What's going on,
Oh, man, let me tell you guys something. Okay. I feel like we're family now.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah.
I've spent a lot of days with you. Now, I spent a life with you.
One life.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Huge fan of your music.
I appreciate it.
And I know Long Island is going to feel the same way by the time this interview is done.
I hope so.
All right, we got to start here, man. What town out here? What town are we representing out here?
Oh, man, I'm repping a little one. It's Holtzville.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't necessarily say I know exactly where that's at. I wonder if I've had to...
Have you passed by the Topgolf?
I have.
All right, it's like walking distance from where I'm at.
I can't really say I'm that, you know what I mean?
It's way down in the LIE, but yeah, we out east.
I'm not nice.
It's a, you know what it is? I've never had to experience, like, I always hear the stories about people like falling asleep on the LI double and waking up around Conklin. I gotta get off at Rock Island. So like, I don't relate. But yeah.
All right. We gotta start at the beginning, right? You grew up in the church. All right. And you would stay after to learn these many, many instruments that you are blessed with playing. But my question is, right, like most kids knocking things around and pressing things, pressing buttons.
Yeah.
When does SWEATA realize that I'm actually a little better than the average bear with playing an instrument?
Oh, that was just the encouragement I got from church. I realized that it wasn't regular when I wasn't you would congregate with your peers, your age group and everything. Right. And after church, I wasn't really hanging out with my 7 and 8-year-old buddies. I was with the older kids jamming out.
No fun, huh? 7 8 years, no fun, right?
Yeah, that ended up being recurring in my younger years. Like I would always find myself with. It wasn't until college where I really was almost forced to find my peers in my actual age group.
Okay.
But I started in the industry a little younger, so like I was always. And like my friends were all like 8, 9 years my senior.
And look, now you're hanging out with guys with gray hair right now on the radio. You know what I mean? It seems like you found your way.
Hey man, old soul.
This is the point of the show, real quick, where I like to give a random person a shout out. You're gonna help me do that.
Yes, sir.
Who was the first person that ever told you that you were actually good at what it was that you do?
Okay. That was Mr. Mario.
Mr. Mario? Who's that?
Mr. Mario was our youth leader in church, and he was the first one that when I had the interest and I started just banging on the drums, he figured out a way to teach me everything I wanted to learn.
Okay.
And it was whether it was piano, whether it was guitar, he got me guitar, like whether it was saxophone, like everything that I wanted to learn in church.
Shout out to you, man.
He figured out a way to teach it. And I'll never ever be able to repay that because that was so valuable to me, especially so young. So
he said he wants a car, big, fast car,
a big one,
a fast car, an expensive one.
Sure. But yeah, Mr. Mario, wherever you at, man, shout out to you, dog.
All right. Not only right, did you take time to learn the music from a player's standpoint? It seems like you actually went and got some education.
Okay, yeah.
Around it, right? The Rock Nation School, what's that about?
Man.
Can you tell me just a little bit about that? Not only that, but what was your biggest kind of takeaway from an institution like that?
Okay. So the Rock School, went fresh out of high school. I was trying to figure out what was next. I knew I wanted to do music. I had very mild success, but I also had immigrant parents. So it had to be college. So college of some sort, but college, right? So long story short, I see an ad for it. I apply, I get in, they take care of me, and now I'm on campus and I'm literally learning about music. I ended up, in retrospect, only spending a year there.
Okay.
Dropped out. So shout out to me and letting my Haitian parents down.
That's all right. We're gonna get them back. We're getting it back.
I don't know. Yeah, we got it.
We get it back. We get it.
But in that 1 year there, it taught me the importance of community. It taught me the importance of like peers and having people around me. Like I just said, I was always around older folks, and nothing wrong with that. But it made me realize of like just how almost disconnected I was from what my kind of age group was doing. So it brought me to my brothers, my homies. I think lifelong friendships they'll be. But also it brought me to Ninth Wonder. And I would say if I had to take one takeaway from the entire experience that I guess rooted from the rock school would be that I was good enough to be an artist. Because Ninth taught me that. Like I was doing demos off of some of his beats. Every year he does a beat tape called Zion. Okay. And I would just take some of those beats, do some demos, and pitch them because I was also an active writer at the time. So I remember I did a pack for Brandy on a bunch of his beats, sent it to him. There was interest on one of the records, so I let him know. And I think it just kind of waned, and we never heard back. And he was just like, why are we waiting on these people when you could put these out? I was like, I ain't no artist, what are you talking about? But he really like pushed me and encouraged me. And at one point, he even came up with the name SWEATA. Like that was a Ninth Wonder thing. Yeah. And
that's
we made it happen.
Very legendary.
Oh, absolutely. Jay-Z, Destiny's Child, Mary J, Nipsey, Kendrick. Like we talking about real.
The list goes on. It's funny. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Ninth real quick.
I just produced One Life for me.
And this is what I was about to say. I'm watching the video, of you guys making the record. Yeah. And so it's a couple things that stood out to me about that. The first thing was, how you called them on the phone.
Yeah.
You sent them over, I guess, what you had. He sent some drums back.
Yeah.
Heat.
Yeah.
Because that is a very intricate part of that record. And yes, us old cats, them drums is like, they're gonna work every time. But another thing that actually stood out to me on the collaborative part, it's when I'm not sure what his name was, but he picked up that one moment wasn't enough, right?
Yeah.
And but the thing that stood out to me was you didn't let your ego get in the way, right? You kind of just was like, that kind of makes sense. But that change made the record like all the more my favorite record now. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I wanted to say that. Now, was it difficult to, because I'm sure Ninth Wonder's there with a lot of other people. So how difficult was it to kind of just get his attention initially, at least, for him to even take you seriously?
I think it was one of those things where I felt like I was. How can I word this? So I wasn't intending on trying to be an artist. So when it came to me, it kind of just happened. I wasn't trying, but I was in. Here's the thing: Ninth has been a professor for years. He's taught at Harvard. He's taught at North Carolina Central, if I'm not mistaken, Duke. Like he's still at Duke. And out of all those schools, this is the first time he's teaching in a music school. Okay. So these are all up and coming artists versus like just the doctor major that wants to do history of hip hop. So after class, everyone's just rapping. Everyone's like, yo, we want to hear this. Right. And it never was that for me. Of course, I was excited to play him a record or two that I did, like a demo, but it was never that. But he, not to make it like it was a cat and mouse type of thing, but it was a lot of encouragement once he did hear it. And it almost piqued my interest in, maybe I can be bigger than what I'm limiting myself to.
He did the right thing. I'm letting you know that right now.
No, he absolutely did. No, looking back, I was a little stubborn. I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot of pushback initially, but then I saw the effect of what these songs did to people, and I also just got frustrated on. I got frustrated waiting on songs to come out and letting my fate as a writer in these stories that I'm creating and crafting be determined by somebody and how they want to roll out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I would say my start as a producer and a writer really did make it easy for me to leave my ego at the door because I looked at it as I was of service to an artist. I'm making the record that you're going to perform for the rest of your life. If this song gets you canceled, I don't got to do it. You do. You know what I mean? If this song works for you or whatever, like if this is your hit, you're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life. So when I'm in the studio, even for myself, it's easy for somebody like KP to tell me, hey, one moment isn't the hook. It has to be something bigger than one moment.
Oh my God, that was so fire.
It has to.
I ran the video back. Like, that was fire.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm leaving. I when I'm in the studio, I need to make the hit. Like, I'm not worried about feeding my ego and feeling good after this. Like, this is what I do for it. So I'm trying to leave here with the best possible record that I can. And if that means that my hook isn't the right one, then so be it.
It's one thing to be able to play music and write for others and things of that nature, but like finding your sound. First of all, that's an intimidating thing for a lot of people, right? Not saying it's easier to write, because it's really tough. But when you have to step out there, so what was like? How did you begin to find what you were comfortable with putting actually down on a record? Like even finding your tone of voice. You know, just quickly, how did you stumble across that?
I think it just came with reps. It's one of those things I don't think I'll ever fully master, because my writer side is always prepared, and maybe this is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, but it's always prepared to give a song away. Because if I'm in the studio and I'm making this record and it's about me and I love it and I think it's mine, and Usher walks in or Chris Brown walks in or Beyonce walks in, like, and they want it, they can have it. What are we talking about? Like,
no, that's good.
And I love that part too. It's not from a necessity part. It's from a, yes, I like providing and helping my peers as much as I like putting my own work out. It's just the amount of art it just opens up the amount of, I guess, art I got on the streets.
We talked a lot, man, about the upbringing or whatever, and I kind of wanted to get that out the way first, okay, before we share the bigger situations that, you are with now. I kind of want to talk about this label situation.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I'm seeing Usher. I'm seeing L.A. Reid. Titans. Titans.
Both the greatest.
Just seen Usher on Saturday. Boy, it was...
Man, that show. How do you like the show?
I love the show. You know what I mean? Now, what's funny is I've seen those two guys perform several times now. Funny enough, Chris Brown might be the person I've actually seen perform the most. I think I might have seen him perform like 9 or 10 times.
Okay.
Yeah. Usher, I think, is in like the 5 or 6 range
Word,
over my time. You know what I mean? But first, can you just explain, the label? Can you explain, this umbrella that you are now representing?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'll tell you where it started. It all started with Ninth. Once again, Ninth had this interest in me, and he introduced me to my manager, KP, Kawan Prather. Kawan was LaFace. Like, when I say he was LaFace, he was the first group signed from the Dungeon Family.
I've been hearing that name KP like forever and ever.
Yeah, he was part of PA, and he discovered Tip, obviously, and the Young Bloods. And he A&R'd and worked on a bunch of the Usher albums coming up. So when him and L.A. around Super Bowl time started talking about this new label and everything, my name got brought up before he was even my manager. And it took a little while, but when I started to get serious about finding a home, label-wise, there were a few on the table, but it just felt right to go with Mega. It was independent. And it's still independent. Distributed through Gamma. Shout out to the family over there. But yeah, no, LA is the greatest black executive. Man, listen. Like it's Clive, it's Barry, and it's LA to me.
The teachers, man, Like I don't think you get any better as far as teachers go.
My favorite, like, producer songwriter, it's my list is Stevie Wonder, Babyface. So LA and Babyface, of course, were partners for so many years. Just the sheer conversations I could have with the guy made it worth the deal. And of course Usher, that's been somebody who's championed me since finding out about me as a writer. Like, I was in the studio as a writer with him prior to even.
So that that's it. What have you learned? What do you think is one of the biggest things so far that you've learned from working alongside someone with so much history in this music business like Usher Raymond?
It's been a lot. Like,
sure.
I'm sure. So the first time I worked with him, we were in Vegas. He was prepping to go on the Past, Present, Future tour, the Cherries tour, a couple years ago.
Ruining lives out here.
Man, so I kid you not, in the studio, it was constantly just he changed how I approached storytelling. Because it was how he damn it required his writers to like look at it. Right. And then in between that, I kid you not, it was studio from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then we pull up on him at rehearsal at noon. And he's been there since 8 a.m.
Working.
So I'm seeing how they're setting up the stage show, and a lot of people don't know this. He took Kanye on his first tour. The Truth Tour for Confessions, Kanye opened up, and he was telling me these stories about how Ye was changing up a lot. It made him change up a lot of the stage setup for his own thing, and it kind of just encouraged me. And every time I see him live, still it just gives me this energy and this drive to just want to be the greatest. And I'll never. I'm indebted for that. So shout out to you,
Listen,
man. Thank you for believing in me.
That's one of those concerts you're actually kind of happy you're not sitting that close.
Oh, man.
You're actually happy you're like a little
No.
far back. You're like,
Hey,
hey,
I'll be honest with you.
go that way. Don't come over here, guys. With my lady, y'all go that way.
I'm gonna be very, very honest with you, man. I'll be very, very honest with you.
Okay.
One of the pros is the comp ticket, but one of the cons is the comp ticket because you don't know where you're sitting. So there's been a couple of those where, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, just dap me up and keep moving.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
What
Get out of here, man. You know what I mean? You're ruining my
and
life.
this one was no different. He came to the side.
No, man.
During, I think it was Nice and Slow into It Depends, and next thing I know, I'm looking next to me and it's, yeah, I should come over here. I'm like,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. That man Chris.
I got a bone to pick with Chris. My wife is there. She's looking at me on the side, but as he's walking closer, she's like, I see her hand like, I'm like, you better.
Oh yeah,
I drove here.
I got smoke for Tank too.
Yeah, come on, man. It's a long walk from that life. I tell you that.
Man.
So this is something that I've kind of come to think about as I've been spending a lot of days with your music. Because before I interview someone, I make sure like I engulf myself, pause into their life and their music, right? So the crazy thing about it is you're young enough, right, to represent where R&B is going, but you clearly have studied where it's come from. Yeah. My question is, right, like I'm hearing bridges, I'm hearing certain things. How important is it to you to keep a level of this R&B music traditional?
oh, it's everything. It's everything because when it's not there, R&B is dead. You know what I mean? It's not just everything for the listener, but everything that I do has to be of high quality, especially if I put it out. So I come from, this is all I know, I come from the school of Babyface, Donell Jones, Neo, like that it needs to happen. Yeah, that's very important to me.
Okay, do I want to ask this question now?
Let's do it.
Nah, you do. I think I want to go rapid fire.
Rapid fire, let's go.
Go rapid fire. I'm going to save my question for the end. Okay. Pizza, cheeseburger.
Ooh, pizza. Pizza.
It's like, did I come all the way over here to ask me that? Favorite instrument to play?
I'm gonna say bass.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, just I get in the groove when I'm playing bass. Yeah.
Hardest instrument to learn?
Saxophone.
Yeah, my daughter's playing. She got the sax.
Yeah. It take a little.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. She might be over here with me. R&B song that you wish you wrote.
Wow. What's it called? Where I Want to Be. Done.
Oh, that's a joint. Oh, good times.
Terribly toxic, but it's beautiful.
One album every young R&B artist should study.
Where I Want to Be. Done.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Alley-oop, start now. This is you. Singer you'd most like to write a song.
Donna now.
Now this is you, baby.
Bruno Mars.
Oh man,
Yeah.
listen, he's actually coming. I'm looking at them ticket prices.
Man, no. I didn't think I was going to be in New York that week, so now I'm just like,
yeah, no.
I got to get the MetLife tax.
I might do it though. I might do it. You might see me up there.
Yeah, I haven't seen him live yet, so that's one of those.
Better feeling: writing the perfect lyric or finding the perfect chord.
Oh, lyric. Yeah.
Okay. What's next for my guy, SWEATA? What's next?
Chasing Stevie. we are chasing Steve. We're chasing Babyface, and I don't know what that looks like, but we're just gonna be consistent, show up. It's a new era, so we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, more music, more everything, and I'm gonna let God do this thing.
SWEATA, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, brother, man.
I appreciate you. Turn it up. I'm out of here. 90.3 WHPC.